Rachel here for GrandDescent.com. Today we're going to discuss 8 reasons and remedies for female hair loss. The most common type of hair loss is male pattern baldness, but that doesn't make hair loss any less traumatic for us ladies. Long, luscious locks are often associated with beauty, and even if you have short hair, when that option is taken away from you, it is distressing. But I'm here for you girls. I've compiled the most common reasons and remedies for our type of hair loss, so sit back and take some notes. Number 1. Stress. Telogen effluvium is what happens when you've been in some kind of physical stress or trauma and experience hair loss. Since your hair works in a 3-phase cycle, grow, rest, and shed, physical trauma can cause more hair to be pushed into the shedding phase. Pregnancy is pretty traumatic, which is why this is another example of this kind of hair loss. Now, emotional or mental stress can also jumpstart the shedding process. The remedy? The bad news is that you're just going to have to wait this one out. The good news is that your hair will grow back, no problem. You're just going to have to be patient. As for emotional and mental stress, try to find some stress-relieving tips that work well for you. Get a pet, meditate, do a leisurely activity, find a hobby you enjoy, or just take a breather. Once you find a healthy stress management technique, your hair should start growing back. Number 2, nutrient deficiency. Your body needs protein to grow. It's a fact of life. Some fad diets and vegetarian diets as well limit protein intake unintentionally. Because of this, your body starts to ration protein so that it can save it for more important things. This means that the protein normally used for hair is cut off and you start losing it. The remedy? Protein is normally found in meat, things like lean beef, chicken, and fish, but also in things like eggs. Unfortunately for vegetarians, these things aren't an option for them, but there are other options. Green peas, quinoa, nuts and nut butter, beans, chickpeas, tempeh and tofu, edamame, leafy greens, seeds, seitan, a meat substitute, non-dairy milk, and unsweetened cocoa powder are all an excellent source of protein as well. So bon appetit! Number 3, too much vitamin A. If you overdo vitamin A supplements, it can trigger some hair loss. Really overdoing any kind of medication will trigger hair loss, especially with vitamin A. The remedy? Lucky for you, all you have to do is halt the vitamin A supplements and your hair should start growing back. Number 4, genetics. Unfortunately for me, my family has a genetic disposition to hair loss. Some of my female family members started losing hair at a certain age, which means that it's probably going to happen to me too. It's called androgenetic alopecia. Lucky for me, I like hats. The remedy? There is a medication for it. For example, there is a Rogaine designed especially for women. Number 5, vitamin B deficiency. It's not all too common in the United States, but elsewhere, a vitamin B deficiency could cause hair loss. It's not common in the States because of the foods that we eat. The remedy? A simple supplement should do the trick, but if you don't like to take pills, try to start eating more vitamin B-rich foods, like fish, non-citrus fruits, and starchy foods like potatoes. Number 6, sudden weight loss. Yep, sudden weight loss can cause hair loss. It is because your body thinks that it is a traumatic event, so you lose weight for the same reason as a car accident or pregnancy would make you lose your hair. The remedy? Wait it out for about 6 months. Your hair should start growing back after that. Number 7, and ladies, we're all guilty of this, overstyling. This one is a biggie, because if you're chemically treating your hair, or shocking your poor tresses, it could start to damage your roots, which means that your hair won't grow back. So if you're styling your hair every day, using hair treatments like they're going out of style, wearing tight braids, hair weaves, or cornrows all the time, using chemical relaxers or high heat, you might want to try to cool it down a bit. The remedy? Start letting your poor locks air dry more and try to use conditioner every time you wash your hair. You're also going to have to let your hair cool down. Try to limit heat styling to about once a week. Number 8, anemia. Anemia is when you aren't able to have enough iron in your blood. This is also called iron deficiency. This can occur because of a heavy period, poor diet, etc. It is another cause for hair loss. Now, if you're constantly tired and lethargic while you're on your period, or if there are any other reasons that you can think of that you might be anemic, make sure to have your doctor do a blood check. The remedy? A simple iron supplement should do the trick. So there you have it, ladies. That's our tip of the day for you. For more success secrets for women, visit us at GrandDescent.com and join our community. Ladies, there's no other community like it in the world.